What is good, fam? It's Jaye Black here. Another video. Salute to everybody that is tuning in. And I'm going to take a look at this article from heavy.com. It's about an customs officer who went viral on social media. Okay, I believe in part due to a tweet from Hotep Jesus, if I'm not mistaken. And we're going to get into the article. Make sure that y'all like this video and share it as well. Now, y'all know how we've had a lot of, bays. We had the jail bay, the Uber bay. What they had, plane bay, something like that. We've had a lot of different bays, right? Well, this particular female, okay, I believe her name is Kiara. She was photographed, I believe, at a detention facility for these illegals who are trying to come into the country, and she was standing there while Mike Pence was making his rounds there. All right, let's get into the article. Because a photo went viral of New York Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez at the border, as on the other side of the detention center fence stood another Latina woman, a customs officer who worked. Now, I heard that was a hoax, that wasn't real, that she was trolling. But anyway, a customs officer who works for the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, which the internet wouldn't help but dub Ice Bay. The hashtag quickly grew in popularity on Twitter, while there were some people supporting the woman identified as Kiara Cervante. Many users were angry at the inappropriate nickname and then incensed at her proud response to the overnight fame. Let me tell y'all something, man. Anybody can get famous overnight. I saw a picture. Somebody sent me a picture of the Bagel Boss guy taking a photo with an Instagram thizzot. Okay? So that lets you know everything you need to know about the internet and how it can make and break you. Almost, you can go from virtually being unknown to having a huge following just like that. Whatever you do with it is what it is. But the internet is always making, that's why fame really doesn't mean much like it used to, because anybody can get notoriety these days, In the viral meme, Kiara appears to be unaffected while AOC and her supporters rally outside the fence. Once identified, Cervante created a Twitter account which already has 12,000 followers. Now it has, I believe, 40,000, and posted a video online introducing herself to all of her new fans. In the clip, she says, "It's me. I'm based in Texas, and yeah, I don't want else to say." I guess I meant to say, and I don't know what else to say. Let's see. She also wrote her first tweet thanking Vice President Mike Pence for the honor of performing her job while he visited the detention center. So it's crazy, but here I am. I'm hearing something about a viral picture. I would like to say I was just doing my job, providing security for the visit of VP. It was an honor, and I take a lot of pride in my job. And that is the tweet. Let me just say this. I am proud to be from this country because I would not want to be raised in some of these other countries out here due to their laws, due to the infrastructure. I can say that being from this country, despite the history that black people have had, I wouldn't choose to be anywhere else. I don't care how mad some of you get. You can get angry all you want to and go in the comment section, huff and puff. But that is the reality. Okay. And I will say this though, because I don't want this video to get too political, but I never understood how people cannot like being here, but still be here. Even though they claim they have money and they have good jobs, they do this and that, but they're still here. This particular female is of Hispanic descent. I don't know if she's first generation or second generation. I don't know. But she seems to be okay with doing her job in the situation that she is in. There's a lot of people a lot of Latinos who are working the borders, who do their jobs every day through heavy scrutiny from the media, from politically ignorant people who don't understand that your country needs to have borders. You have laws for a reason, you know? And her being, or her, you know, due to her ethnicity, she still does her job, you know? And I think people are upset at the fact that she's proud to do her job, and she's thanking Mike Pence, you know? While the comments on her looks appear to be completely out of line, since she's not a model, she's a customs officer helping to defend what many people see as a moral detention center, or Savante is loving the new attention. I don't know if I could say she's loving the new attention. You know, I was on her Instagram. She has like 6,000 followers, but she only has one picture, but her page is private. So I don't know how much loving of the attention that she actually loves. I mean, she only has like, what, 3 tweets on her Twitter page. She doesn't even tweet. You know, she was made famous due to people reposting her pictures. You know, that is why she's getting the attention. I don't know if she's loving it, but I think she's just thanking it because she, you know, let me tell y'all this. No matter how attractive you think a woman is, she's always going to be around people who don't see her as attractive. They just see her as just a regular female. But to other people, they see her and they can be like, wow, she's beautiful, she's attractive, you know? Wow, I am in awe. Thank you for all the support. My job is so hectic at this moment, but I am grateful. I love protecting my country. I love my supporters. That right there is going to anger people. It really is. Let's see. Kiara C also addressed some questions as to why she created Twitter. She said, I felt I had to. I didn't even have Twitter, but was getting notified by friends and family. I don't like people to speak ill on my name. I'm a very nice person with a big heart. I always treat everyone I come in contact with at work with respect. And you see, that's the problem, and that's what social media doesn't like, because she does seem like a good person. And to do the job that she's doing, you have to be a good person, because when they took those jobs, they did not expect what's going on at the border to be going on. I can promise you that. I think they expected to have those jobs, you know, and to do it and to not have the issues that have been occurring over the last couple of months or so. No, even at late last year, I think that's when it started. But that's what social media does. I kind of wish she didn't start a social media, because she does seem like a really genuinely humble, nice person who can easily get devoured by social media, can be driven crazy. There are people who are literally being driven crazy because they care so much about what other people think. You have to stop caring about what other people think. Live your life, you know? She also says, Scott, I can't agree with concentration camps, but this station isn't particularly isn't meant to be a holding facility, hence the overpopulation of aliens. I guess illegal aliens. We are doing our best, but some people won't ever understand. They don't know the daily of my job consists of. But thank you for seeing how difficult my job can be, not only because I am a Latina, but just in general, the mass amounts of people crossing illegally daily, and the process can take a toll on anyone of any gender and any race. She's right about that. You see Hotel Jesus there. I think there were other people, but I only noticed her from when I saw his post on Ice Bay. I mean, she could have been out there. Like I said, I'm a little late on this, so maybe this story has been out here, but that's one of the first people I saw talk about it. Let's see. To someone who called her scum and said she was a disgrace to her parents by being Hispanic and working at a migrant detention center. She wrote, "I think that's really rude and naive of you to say. You have no idea who my parents are and no idea what goes into my job on a daily basis. Before speaking on something you know nothing about, don't. Regardless, I'm blessed and thankful for the career I have." Let's see. It appears Kiara's photo jumped up in popularity after Brian Sharp, aka Hotep Jesus, the author of the book Twitter Marketing: How to Build a Cult-Like Following, tweeted, "Trump gave us Ice Bay best president ever." After the tweet, the nickname caught on and was quickly shared by thousands. As you can see there. This is another post of her. You know, people putting up these posts, they're in their feelings, but they'll get over it. They'll hop on the next trending post, and that's that scammer. I mean, Congresswoman who's out here making it seem like she really cares about those people, but would never allow those people to live in her neighborhood. And that's her. I think this is like the original photo of her that went viral. She's doing her job, you know. All right, there's some other tweets here. You know, so yeah, man, she's going viral. This has become political, of course. Let me tell y'all this, man. I really want y'all to understand something, man. Ever since the election of Donald Trump, even leading up to it, things have gotten crazy. Because before then, the internet didn't have as much power as it has now. Because Donald Trump won his election because he was able to galvanize the people on social media. Kind of like how the grassroots campaign for Obama in 2008, how they were able to garner, you know, the public through grassroots campaigning. The same thing with Trump, because of how in your face he was and how he was able to basically devour the competition, so to speak. On the Republican side, he was able to gain a lot of voters who probably have been sitting at home for quite some time, and also a lot of youth and a lot of people who had basically grown up on social media. They were able to say, hey, you know, we can utilize, you know, social media, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, in order to make memes and in order to repost Trump. And that helped them. And because of that, what we have seen is that social media is being used to politicize every single situation. You either are against Trump or you're with Trump. There's no in between. There's no being libertarian. There's no not being left or right, being center, because the center is collapsing because everything is becoming political for really no reason. But again, with Ice Bay, this is another example of why anybody on any given day can go viral.